Good morning, students. I hope you are good in health and high in spirits and doing your homework well in time. In the last lecture, we discussed about power of accommodation of an eye. And today we will discuss a new topic, defect of vision, myopia. But before coming to today's topic, let us recapitulate what we have studied in previous lecture. Power of accommodation. The ability of human eye to adjust its focal length to form a sharp and clear image of the object at different position from the eye with the help of ciliary muscles is known as power of accommodation. As you can see in the figure, first distant focus, the object is very far away and the parallel rays represent that object is at infinity. After passing the eye lens, the light rays are meeting on retina, forming a sharp and clear image on retina. And if the object is placed near to the eyes, you can see in closed focus, the eye lens becomes thicker. Why this eye lens becomes thicker? To form the image on retina, which is screen of the eye. And who changes the shape of eye lens? Ciliary muscles changes the shape of eye lens. This is known as power of accommodation. Now, what is persistence of vision? The impression of an object seen by the eye persists on the retina for 1/16th of a second, even after the object is removed. If another object is seen before this time, the impression of the two merges over each other to give us the sensation of continuity, and this property of eye is called persistence of vision. You might have seen motion pictures, animated pictures and cartoon films. In cartoon films and these motion pictures, the artist designed the cartoons on piece of a paper, and when these cartoons are moved in front of our eyes very quickly, then it causes a image like that we are seeing a real-time movie. This is not a cartoon, this is a motion picture. This is due to persistence of vision. Rod cells. Light sensitive cells which enable us to see in dim light are rod cells. Cone shaped cells. These cells are sensitive to bright light and causes the sensation of colors in our eyes. Now coming to today's topic, myopia. This topic has three new terms: far point, near point and defect of vision. Far point. Farthest distance from the eyes so that the sharp image of the object is formed on the retina without any strain. वो दूर से दूर बिंदु जहाँ तक कोई भी आँख बहुत आसानी से साफ इमेज बना सके किसी भी वस्तु की, उसे कहेंगे फार पॉइंट. नियर पॉइंट. मिनिमम डिस्टेंस ऑफ एन ऑब्जेक्ट फ्रॉम द आईज ऑफ विच अ शार्प एंड क्लियर इमेज इज formed at retina without any strain. This is known as near point of an eye. Normally it is 25 centimeter for a normal human being. Defect of vision. If a clear image of an object which is very far or very near is not formed on retina, then this is known as defect of vision. The image formed is blurred. It is not so that both the points may be blurred. If an object cannot be seen clearly when it is placed far, then it may be that a nearby object can be seen clearly and vice versa. But in both the cases, defect of vision is there. Now, people with normal vision can focus clearly on very distinct objects. We say that their far point is at infinity. As shown in figure, two parallel rays which are coming on the eye lens are representing an object which is at infinity, and after passing through eye lens, they are converging, they are meeting at retina, forming an image at retina. Now, people with normal vision can focus clearly on nearby objects up to a distance of 25 centimeters from the eye. We say their near point distance is 25 centimeters from the eye. As you can see in the figure, at point N there is an object. It is a nearby point. The rays coming off this object after striking the eye lens are again converging and meeting at retina, and a sharp and clear image is formed at retina. Now, what happens if the rays of light do not converge at retina? Then a blur image is formed, as you can see in the figure. The parallel line represents the object is very far away, and after passing the eye lens, the light rays are meeting in front of retina rather than meeting on retina. So it is a defect of vision, and this defect of vision is known as myopia. A blurred image is formed of very far away objects. In myopia, a person can see the nearby objects clearly but cannot focus on distant objects. This is also known as short-sightedness. The far point of a short-sighted person may be only a few meters rather than at an infinity. This defect occurs in a person's eyeball is larger. If eyeball becomes larger, then this defect occurs. In such a case, the image of the distant object is formed in front of retina, as you can see in the figure. It is because the eye lens remains too converging, forming the image of the object in front of retina. The defect of human eye, in which the person can see nearby objects clearly but unable to see distant object clearly and distinctly, is known as myopia, also known as nearsightedness. Now, what causes myopia? First of all, look at this figure of normal eye. The incident rays passing through eye lens are meeting on retina. First cause is elongation or increase in the size of eyeball. If eyeball becomes big, then this focus shifts from retina to in front of retina. And second one is when eye lens becomes thick due to excessive curvature of eye. Here is the figure. You can compare both the eye, normal eye, and a myopic eye. The size of the eyeball is increased and the eye lens becomes thicker. So these are the two causes of myopia. Now, how will you correct a myopic eye? To correct short-sighted vision, a diverging concave lens of suitable focal length is placed in front of eye. The rays of light from distant object are diverged by the concave lens so that final image is formed at retina. As you can see in this figure, the far point of myopic eye, that is, if an object is placed near to the myopic eye, the rays are converging at retina. Image is formed at retina and image is sharp and clear. But if the image is very far away, then the image will be formed in front of retina. It is a myopic eye. So a person should wear concave lens to correct myopic eye. If the object is very far off, that is usually equal to infinity we take normally, then focal length of concave lens is so chosen that virtual image of distant object is formed at the far point of the short-sighted eye at the focus of this lens. Which lens? Concave lens. The rays of light appear to come from the image at far point for a short-sighted eye and not from a more distant object. So after placing a concave lens to a myopic eye, in front of a myopic eye, the rays will first pass through this diverging lens, and after passing through this diverging lens, our eye lens will converge these rays and focus on retina, and a sharp and clear image of the object is formed. Now what should be the focal length of this corrective lens? Which corrective lens? Concave lens. Concave lens is also known as diverging lens. Here is the figure of concave lens. The parallel rays which are coming to this lens are coming from infinity, and after striking they are diverged. They will not meet. Recall the formula which we have studied in chapter number 10, light reflection and reflection. Yes, focal length 1 by f is equal to 1 by v minus 1 by u, known as lens formula. F is the focal length of the lens. V, the distance of virtual image, considered as negative, and we know that. Why negative? Because due to sign convention of lenses, in concave lens it is on the left hand side, so it is negative, far point of the eye. U, position of object, again at left hand side, and we are taking the distance as x for the image and infinity for the object. So near point of the eye is considered as infinity. So according to lens formula, 1 by f is equal to 1 by v minus 1 by u. Putting the values of v and u, we get 1 by f is equal to 1 divided by minus x minus 1 divided by minus infinity. And after solving it, we find that f, the focal length of corrective lens, comes out to be minus of x. Minus represents that we have to use concave lens. Now what will be the power of this corrective lens? The person who is with spectacles, you might have heard that he is wearing a lens of so and so power. So how will you find out the power of this corrective lens? And which is the corrective lens here? Concave lens. So power is given by the formula P is equal to 1 by f, and here the focal length should be in meters, and previously we have seen that f is equal to minus x, so P is equal to minus 1 by x. The SI unit of power of a lens is diopter, represented by capital D. Focal length should always be taken in meters to find out the power of a lens, and the negative sign in this formula represents that the corrective lens is diverging, that is concave lens. So with this we come to the assessment part. Here is a question for you. The far point of a myopic person is 2 meters in front of the eye. What is the nature of power of lens required to correct this defect? So what is given? X is given, and the value of x is 2 meters. It is positive or negative? Yes, it is negative. What else is given? U, considered is as infinity, minus infinity. Yes, because it is at left hand side. Which formula will you require? For focal length, you will be taking the formula 1 by f is equal to 1 by v minus 1 by u, the lens formula. And for power, P is equal to 1 by f, or P is equal to minus 1 by x. And the unit of power is diopter. Always remember to write the unit in the end. Now concluding today's topic by summary. Myopia is the defect of human eye in which the person can see the nearby objects clearly but unable to see the distant objects clearly and can be corrected by spectacles with the concave lens of suitable focal length. A person suffering from myopia should wear spectacles with concave lenses of suitable focal length always. In the last, there is homework for you. You have to solve assignment number 24. Thank you and have a nice day. Good morning, students. Students, today's topic is defect of vision, hypermetropia. In the last class, we have studied about defect of vision, myopia. So let's recapitulate what we have studied in the last class. Myopia, the defect of human eye in which the person can see the nearby objects clearly but unable to see the far away object, the distance objects clearly and distinctly is known as myopia or nearsightedness. यानी जिस बीमारी में नज़दीक का तो साफ साफ दिखाई देता है लेकिन दूर रखी हुई कोई चीज़ साफ साफ दिखाई नहीं देती है, और डायग्राम था ये. This diagram shows that the parallel beams are meeting after passing the eye lens before retina. This type of disease is known as myopia. Now, what are the causes of myopia? Elongation or increase in the size of eyeball. Due to this, the distance between the eye and the retina increases and hence focal length of the image increase and it forms the image ahead retina, or the eye lens thickens. As you can see in the image, the eyeball elongates or the eye lens becomes very thick. Now, how you should cure myopia? The person suffering from myopia should wear spectacles. And what type of lens he should use in the spectacles? Concave lens of suitable focal length. Concave lens is a diverging lens. Now, what was the SI unit of power? Yes, diopter is the SI unit of power. Now, coming to today's topic, hypermetropia. Today's topic have two new terms, convex lens and retina. Convex lens is that lens which converges the light rays falling on it, and it is thicker from the middle and thinner from its edges. Retina, screen on which image is formed in the eye. It is inside the eyeball where image is formed. The light rays which are entering into the eye after passing the eye lens, they meet at retina and forms the image at retina. Now, coming to today's topic, hypermetropia. Look, what is hypermetropia? As you can see in the figure, an object is far away from the eye at point N, known as near point. Now, when the object is at near point, the image is formed at retina. But what happens if this point N comes closer to the human eye? If this point comes closer to the human eye, say the object is now at N dash, object is now closer to the eyes, the image formed will be behind retina. So, we can say that a person who can see distant objects clearly but cannot focus on nearby objects is known as hypermetropia. It is also known as farsightedness. Whereas the normal eye has a near point of about 25 centimeter. A far-sighted person may have a near point several meters away from the eye. This defect may occur if the diameter of person's eyeball is smaller than the usual eye, or if the lens of the eye is unable to curve when ciliary muscles contract. In such a case, for an object placed at the normal near point that is 25 centimeter from the eye, the image of the object is formed behind the retina, as you can see in the figure. It is because the lens of the eye is not sufficiently converging the focus of the object located at near point of the normal eye on retina. So you can say that it is the defect of human eye in which a person cannot see nearby objects clearly but can see distant object clearly and distinctly. It is also called farsightedness. Now, what are the causes of hypermetropia? First of all, have a look on the normal eye. When a light ray coming on the eye lens, they meet at retina and forms a clear and distinct image at retina. But first reason is shortening of eyeball, shortening or decreasing in the size of eyeball. Due to this, distance between the eye lens and retina decreases and eye lens focuses the light rays behind the retina. And second is the eye lens becomes thin and its focal length increases. Due to this, the image of nearby objects are again formed behind retina. जो पास रखी हुई चीज़ें हैं उनसे जो इमेज बनेगी वो रेटिना के ऊपर ना बनते हुए रेटिना के पीछे बनेगी. या तो आई बॉल का साइज छोटा हो जाए जिससे रेटिना और आई लेंस की दूरी कम हो जाए तो इमेज रेटिना के पीछे बनेगी, या फिर आई लेंस खुद खराब हो जाए, सिलेरी मसल्स जब कॉन्ट्रैक्ट करें तो आई लेंस अपना साइज डिक्रीज या इंक्रीज ना कर पाए, उस वजह से भी ये जो लाइट रेज हैं ये रेटिना से पीछे कंबाइन होंगी तो इमेज रेटिना के पीछे बनेगी. सो दिस टाइप ऑफ इमेजेस विल बी ब्लर. और आईबॉल कुछ इस तरह बनेगा. एज यू कैन सी इन द पिक्चर, द इमेज इज फॉर्म्ड बिहाइंड रेटिना. नाउ व्हाट आर द करेक्शंस यूज्ड फॉर हाइपरमेट्रोपिया? तो कुछ तो करना पड़ेगा आइज को ठीक करने के लिए. तो उस पर्सन को जो हाइपरमेट्रोपिया से सफ़र कर रहा है, जो फार साइटेडनेस से सफ़र कर रहा है, he should wear spectacles with convex lenses of suitable focal length. Yes, we all know that convex lens is also known as converging lens, which is thicker from the middle and thinner from its edges. And after wearing convex lens, you can see in the figure the image which was forming behind retina, now it is forming on retina. How come so? When the ray of light coming from a nearby object placed near the eyes, the converging lens converge them before falling on eye lens. After falling on eye lens, now eye lens will be able to focus these images on retina. Now what should be the focal length of a corrective lens? Corrective lens is convex lens. So we all know that the lens formula is 1 by f is equal to 1 by v minus 1 by u. V is the distance of object from the eye lens. U is the distance of image from the lens. So here f is taken as focal length of lens. X is distinct vision, that is v. D is near point of eye, that is u, and both are on left hand side of the lens, so they both will be taken as negative. So according to lens formula, here we come 1 by f is equal to 1 by v minus 1 by u. Placing v as minus x and taking u as minus d, the formula becomes 1 by f is equal to 1 by minus x minus 1 divided by minus d. On solving this, we find 1 by f is equal to x minus d by xd. So the focal length f becomes xd divided by x minus d. And what should be the power of the lens? Power is reciprocal of focal length when focal length is in meters. So it will be x minus d divided by xd meters. The focal length of lens should be taken in meters, and the SI unit of power is diopter, represented by capital D. Since x is greater than d, the power will be numerically positive. Hence, focal length and power of lens both are positive. It signifies that the corrective lens is convex lens. You remember, in case of myopia, the power and focal length both were negative. If the focal length and power both are negative, then the corrective lens is concave lens, the diverging lens in case of myopia. But here, in case of hypermetropia, focal length and power both are positive, so the corrective lens is convex lens. Now coming to today's assessment, what we have studied. The question is, the near point of a hypermetropic eye is 0.5 meter. What is the nature and power of lens required to correct this defect, given that near point of normal eye is 0.25 meter? In this numerical, first find out what you have given. In given, we are having near point 0.5 meter and a normal eye has a near point 0.25 meter. So the V, that is minus x, is minus 0.5 meter and U is minus 0.25 meter, that is minus D. Which formula will you use? Yes, lens formula. The formula used will be 1 by f is equal to 1 by v minus 1 by u. From here you will find out the value of f. And for power, P is equal to 1 by f. And the unit of P is diopter and unit of f, focal length, is meters. I hope you can solve this numerical very easily. So concluding today's topic with summary. Hypermetropia is the defect of human eye in which a person cannot see the nearby objects clearly but can see the distant objects clearly and distinctly. And this defect can be corrected by spectacles with convex lens of suitable focal length. A person suffering from hypermetropia should wear spectacles with convex lens of suitable focal length. And the SI unit of power of a lens is diopter, represented by capital D. In hypermetropia, we use convex lens. In myopia, we use concave lens. Remember that. What is the formula of power? P is equal to 1 by F. F is taken in meters. Unit of power is diopter, represented by capital D. Now here is homework for you. You have to solve assignment number 25. Thank you and have a nice day. Good morning, students. I hope you all are good in health and high in spirits. Today's topic is defect of vision, presbyopia and cataract. Till date, we have studied two defects of vision, hypermetropia and myopia. This is a very small topic, presbyopia and cataract. Before starting today's topic, we will recapitulate what we have studied in defects of vision, that is hypermetropia and myopia. Hypermetropia. It is the defect of human eye in which a person cannot see nearby objects clearly and distinctly, but can see far away objects clearly and distinctly. It is also called farsightedness. दूर का दिखाई देता है साफ साफ, लेकिन पास रखी हुई कोई भी चीज़, जैसे हम बुक पढ़ने की कोशिश करें, नोटबुक में लिखने की कोशिश करें, तो वो साफ दिखाई नहीं देता। और आई कुछ इस तरह से बनती है, आई बॉल छोटी हो जाती है। दीज आर द कॉजेज ऑफ हाइपरमेट्रोपिया, जिसकी वजह से जो फोकस है वो आई बॉल के पीछे बनता है, रेटिना से भी पीछे बनता है। शॉर्टनिंग और डिक्रीजिंग द साइज ऑफ आई बॉल, ड्यू टू दिस द डिस्टेंस बिटवीन द आई लेंस एंड रेटिना डिक्रीजेज एंड द फोकस ऑफ द रेज becomes behind the retina, and the second cause is eye lens becomes thick, eye lens मोटा हो जाता है, and its focal length increases due to the image of nearby objects and formed behind the mirror. A person suffering from hypermetropia should wear convex lenses of suitable focal length. Convex lens is thicker from the middle and thinner from the edges, and also known as converging lens. Now coming to myopia. Myopia, as you can see in the figure, a person can see easily the nearby placed objects clearly and distinctly, but unable to see the objects which are placed at a distance from the eyes. जो दूर रखे हैं वो चीज़ें साफ साफ दिखाई नहीं देती, लेकिन पास रखी हुई चीज़ें साफ साफ दिखाई देती हैं। यानी इस बीमारी से जो पर्सन सफ़र कर रहा है वो बुक्स, नोटबुक्स आसानी से देख सकता है, पढ़ सकता है, लेकिन अगर उसको दूर का देखने को कहा जाए तो वो चीज़ें उसे धुंधली दिखाई देंगी। एज यू कैन सी इन द फिगर, द light rays are meeting before retina. Again the image is not on retina, so again the image formed will be blurred. In case of hypermetropia, these rays were meeting behind retina. Here they are meeting in front of retina, and actually in a normal eye they should meet on retina. The person suffering from myopia should wear concave lenses of suitable focal length. But first of all, what are the causes of myopia? Elongation or increase in the size of eyeball. Eyeball बड़ी हो जाएगी तो distance between eye lens and retina will also increase. Hence, the rays will be converging before retina. The SI unit of power of lens is diopter. And what kind of lens is used to correct myopia? Yes, a diverging lens, a concave lens, which is thinner from the middle and thicker from its edges. So these are the defect of vision. Yes, what is defect of vision? It is the condition in which the person loses his power of accommodation and unable to see the objects clearly and distinctly. Now coming to today's topic, presbyopia. In presbyopia, as you can see in the figure, it happens in old age. The ciliary muscles of a person becomes weak and loses flexibility. And we all know ciliary muscles are responsible for the change in the thickness of our eye lens for the accommodation of the eye. Hence, the power of accommodation of eye decreases, so the person is now not able to see the nearby objects clearly and far away objects clearly. This defect is known as presbyopia. It is also known as old age hypermetropia. So once again, I repeat the same for you. In old age, ciliary muscles of a person becomes weak and loses flexibility. Hence, power of accommodation of eye decreases of the person. The person is not able to see the objects clearly, the nearby objects and far away objects. This defect is known as presbyopia, also known as old age hypermetropia. So what should be the correction of presbyopia? ना तो पास का दिखाई दे रहा है साफ साफ, ना दूर का दिखाई दे रहा है. Yes, we should be using both the lenses in our spectacles. But how? To correct defect, the person should wear spectacles fitted with bifocal lens of suitable focal length. अब दो लेंस एक चश्मे में कैसे? जो चश्मे का लेंस का ऊपर वाला हिस्सा है वो कौन सा होगा, जो दूर की चीज़ें देखने में काम आएगा? यस, कनकेव लेंस, और जो नज़दीक कन्वेक्स लेंस. सो we should be using both convex lens and concave lens in our spectacles, and the spectacles will look like something like this. Now what is cataract? It is again a problem which comes in old age. It is the defect of eye in which an opaque layer, a hazy or cloudy layer, is formed over the eye lens. The eye lens becomes cloudy, it becomes something whitish. The eye lens becomes hazy and vision of the eye decreases. As you can see in the figure, the normal eye, the eye lens, the pupil you can see black, but the eye lens changes cloudy in the second figure, in which the person is suffering from cataract. So how can you correct cataract? There are no glasses. Operation, that is surgery, is only the option. To correct this defect, the person has to go under a surgery to remove the affective lens and place the suitable lens in place of the affective lens. As you can see in the figure, the eye is suffering from cataract. By operation, the cloudy lens is removed and is being replaced by a fresh lens. Now coming to today's assessment, there are only 4 questions for you. Define the following terms: presbyopia and cataract. Presbyopia, it is an old age disease when ciliary muscles becomes weaken and loses their flexibility. Power of accommodation of eye decreases and person is not able to see nearby placed object and far away placed object. It is also known as hypermetropia. Cataract, it is defect of eye in which the eye lens becomes cloudy. What are the causes of presbyopia? Yes, ciliary muscles becomes weakened and loses flexibility. So power of accommodation of eye decreases. How presbyopia can be corrected? By using bifocal lens. How cataract can be treated? It can be treated by removing the affected lens by surgery and place the suitable lens there. So concluding today's topic with summary, cataract is the defect of eye in which an opaque layer is formed over the eye lens. This opaque layer is cloudy, somewhat milky in color. The eye lens becomes hazy and vision of eye decreases. Presbyopia is a disease in which power of accommodation decreases due to ciliary muscles lose their flexibility. They becomes weak. In the last, there is homework for you. You have to solve assignment number 29. Thank you and have a nice day. Good morning, students. Students, we have covered defect of vision, myopia, hypermetropia, presbyopia and cataract. Today we will be doing numericals on these defect of vision. Now first of all, we will recapitulate these defects. First one is myopia. Define myopia. The defect of human eye in which the person can see the nearby objects clearly but unable to see the distant objects clearly and distinctly is known as myopia. It is also known as nearsightedness. The light rays after passing the eye lens meets in front of retina, as you can see in the figure. Now what are the causes of myopia? Increase in the size of eyeball. Due to this, the distance between eye lens and retina increases and hence the light rays meet in front of retina, forming a blurred image. This blur image can be corrected by wearing concave lenses of suitable focal length. Now, concave lens you all have seen. It is thinner from the middle and thicker from its edges. It is also known as diverging lens. And what are the causes of myopia? The eye lens becomes thicker and the eyeball size increases, as you can see in the figure. Now, what is the power of a lens? The power of lens is expressed in diopters, represented by capital D. Coming over to next defect, hypermetropia. Hypermetropia is the defect of human eye in which a person cannot see nearby objects clearly but can see distant objects clearly and distinctly, and it is also known as farsightedness. In hypermetropia, if an object is placed near the eye lens, near the eyeball, the image will be formed behind retina, as you can see in the figure. Now, what are the causes of hypermetropia? Decrease in the size of eyeball. Due to this, distance between eye lens and retina decreases, and the rays, those are meeting on retina when the eye was normal, they will now meet behind retina, and the image formed will be blurred again. Now, what are the causes of causes of hypermetropia? Shortening of eyeball, and eye lens becomes thick. The focal length will increase, and due to this, again, the rays will be meeting behind retina. The image will not be formed on retina. A person suffering from hypermetropia can wear spectacles with convex lens so that the image can be formed on retina. We all know that convex lens is thicker from the middle and thinner from its edges, also known as converging lens. You can again see in the figure, the rays are meeting behind retina. But after applying convex lens, they will be again focusing on retina, and image, a clear image, a distinct image of the object will be formed on retina after wearing a spectacles with convex lenses. Next defect is presbyopia. In presbyopia, ciliary muscles of a person becomes weak and loses flexibility. The power of accommodation of eye decreases. Hence, the person cannot able to see the nearby objects and far objects clearly. Generally, nearby objects clearly. This defect is known as presbyopia and also known as old age hypermetropia. How will you correct presbyopia? This defect is correct with the help of spectacles fitted with bifocal length, suitable focal length. These lenses will be concave lens and convex lens. Concave lens for distant objects and convex lens for nearby objects. Cataract. It is the defect of eye in which the eye lens becomes cloudy. It becomes hazy. The eye lens becomes hazy and vision of the eye decreases. Now, how will you correct this cataract? It can be corrected by removing the affected lens by surgery and replacing it with suitable lens. Now, what is lens formula? We all have studied in class 10th. 1 by f is equal to 1 by v minus 1 by u. What is f here? Focal length. V, distance of object, and object is always placed on the left hand side. U, distance of image. In hypermetropia, the formula will be 1 by f is equal to x minus d over xt. Now, what is x here? X represents the distance of object, correct. the distance of object, D represents U, distance of image. In myopia, focal length is equal to minus of X, or you may say minus of V. The power of lens in hypermetropia is given by 1 by F, reciprocal of focal length of the convex mirror. In myopia, the power of lens is given by reciprocal of focal length. The SI unit of power of a lens is a diopter, and it is represented by capital D. Now let's start our topic, numericals. The first numerical goes like this. The near point of a hypermetropic eye is 1 meter. What is the power of lens required to correct this defect? Near point is given 25 centimeter. Now first of all, in a numerical, find out what is given. Here 1 meter is the near point of hypermetropic eye and 25 centimeter the near point. Now V becomes minus X, and minus X taking SI unit is 1 meter minus 1 meter. U becomes minus 0.25 meter. Convert centimeter into its SI unit. Length's SI unit is meter, taking U as 0.25 meter. The formula used will be lens formula. 1 by F is equal to 1 by V minus 1 by U. So V will be replaced by minus X, which is minus 1 meter. U will be replaced by D, which is minus 0.25 meter. Hence, after solving this, you will find out F is equal to plus 1 by 3 meter. To find out the power of a lens, the formula is P is equal to 1 by F meter. From here, you find P is equal to plus 3 diopter. Now, what will be the nature of lens? What is the value of focal? What is the value of power? Both are positive. So, the lens used will be convex lens. Clear? Coming to next question. The far point of a myopic eye is 60 centimeter. Look, it is given in CGS units 60 centimeter. We have to convert it in SI units meters. So it will become 0.6 meter. What is the nature and power of the lens required to correct this defect? So again we will find out what is given in the question. Given V is minus X, which is minus 0.6 meter, and U is considered as minus infinity. Formula used? Yes, lens formula. 1 by F is equal to 1 by V minus 1 by U. Putting these values, the value of F, focal length, comes out to be minus 0.6 meter. And the power of lens given by formula P is equal to 1 by F. F is taken in meters. The value of power of lens P comes out to be minus 1.66 diopter. Here the focal length of the lens and power of the lens both are negative. So what will be the nature of the lens? It will be a concave lens. I hope this numerical is also clear to you. Now coming to assessment, there is a question for you. The near point of hypermetropic eye is 500 centimeter. Converting into SI unit, we will have 5 meter. What is the nature and power of lens required to correct this defect? And near point of normal eye is 25 centimeter. So what is the value of V? What is the value of U? You are correct. Value of V is minus 5 meter and value of U is minus 0.25 meters. The formula you will be using will be formula used will be lens formula. 1 by f is equal to 1 by v minus 1 by u, and you will find out the power of lens by the formula P is equal to 1 by f, and f is be taken into meters. Now you have to find out what will be the nature of the lens used to correct this defect. Yes, the nature of the lens will be convex lens. So let's conclude today's topic. The lens formula is 1 by f is equal to 1 by v minus 1 by u. For hypermetropia, the focal length f is given by xd divided by x minus d. In myopia, the focal length is given by minus of x. The power of lens in hypermetropia is given by 1 by f, where f is taken in meters. In myopia, the power of lens is given by the same formula 1 by f. Again, f is taken in meters. The SI unit of power of lens is diopter, represented by capital D. Always write the units after solving the numerical, whether it is focal length or power of lens. Don't forget to write units, as it may lead to deduction in your marks. So in last, here is homework for you. You have to solve assignment number 30. Thank you and have a nice day.